Hi, my name is Mark and I teach economics. In this video, we're going to talk about opportunity cost. Opportunity cost in the original form, the genesis, where did it come from, this idea? It was around for a long time, but most notably in modern economics, it is 1850. Frederick Bastiat. C'est quand voir et c'est quand n'y voir pas. That is a parable he wrote, that which we see and that which we do not see. And what it tries to illustrate is, what are the total costs? Economists are not accountants. In this parable, James Goodfellow is a shopkeeper. He's a cobbler. He creates shoes. And his son smashes a window pane. It's going to cost him 6 francs. A crowd gathers outside, maybe 30 people, and they're commenting this 6 franc loss is pretty substantial for the shopkeeper. But that's not why James Goodfellow is upset. That's not why the shopkeeper is upset. And the question is, and I typically ask this, why is he so upset? It's not the 6 francs. It's the cost that you don't see. And that cost is, he could have taken those 6 francs and invested it in a machine to create better shoes. And that would have generated an income stream for the next 20 years. He could have invested in leather or some other alternative leather, let's say, and started a new trend. There are a lot of costs which he could have invested it in. It's just not the accounting cost of the 6 francs to repair the broken window pane. Why is this relevant? It's relevant in every single decision that you personally make. It's relevant in policy. Many times politicians might say, let's stimulate the economy and spend it on this. But the question is, what did you give up? What did you give up to spend it on, quote unquote, this? Similarly in your life, this is mid-January, hard winter right now, as I speak, and yet I'm in short sleeves. So my friends up north say, well, you know, I spend $300 a month on heating, and you save $300 a month. And I say, no, I don't save $300 a month. There's more to the cost, that which you see and which you don't see. Because that $300 I could have invested in a website and generated all kind of money and had a passive income stream. I could have done something with that $300. I could have invested in more books. I could have taken a trip. Yes, you can take a trip to Europe for under $300. If you want to know how, just ask me. And that's a pretty good deal. That's an experience I miss out on. So as an economist, you have to weigh not just the accounting cost, but what you actually give up to know your true cost. And that's the first concept in economics. It's opportunity cost. In my opinion, it's probably one of the most important concepts. Because when you make an investment and it gets a return of 5%, do we walk away and say, I'm happy? No, we don't. Because there's an investment down the street that could have earned 15%. So you have to weigh it against these two things. If a company shuts down an operation making 10% profit, everybody's scratching their head, except an economist. An economist is saying, 10% profit, I know where you can get 20%, 30% profit. Let's say, I mean, that's a pipe dream in this economy. But this parable of the broken window will be extended in a lot of different ideas. We have the broken window fallacy. But if you understand it for your personal life, and one of your friends says, hey, can you pick up my shift as a waitress this weekend? And you can earn $100 a night, or $150, $200. Don't be too impressed until you evaluate, what did you give up? Did you give up the time to study for the exam, which would give you an A, and that would extend all this revenue through the rest of your life because you got better grades? That's a debatable point. Or did you give up an experience of going to, let's say, Savannah or some trip this weekend? Just on a road trip that doesn't cost you anything. That's an experience. So Frederick Bastiat, in What We See and What We Don't See, in 1850, had a very insightful idea. And I think if you understand this idea of opportunity cost, you'll be on good footing to understand a lot of other ideas, like unintended consequences. Adam Smith. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. If you smash the like button really hard, it counts as 2 likes. So smash it hard, and see you soon. Thank you.